Amanda here, and today I am reviewing North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. It's romance that will make your heart flutter. I picked this up because I originally watched the BBC miniseries with Richard Armitage. I loved it. So, when I found out it was a book, I had to read it. Imagine Pride and Prejudice, but with more depth, both of character and plot. While it focuses on the struggling romance, the backdrop is a vivid glimpse into the Industrial Revolution, complete with disgruntled workers and union strikes. My biggest annoyance with this book actually lies in the fact that it does not appear to have been edited since it was first published in the 1800s. This lies mostly in poor punctuation and dropped or added words. In my opinion, this is actually the fault of the publisher, although Gaskell does provide us with some prime examples for how not to use a semicolon. The language that Gaskell uses to characterize the Millers was very hard for me to follow, but this could be because I had no context for it. What I loved was how real this story felt. Don't get me wrong, I love Austen and Pride and Prejudice, but this story, the romance, is so intensified by the cotton mill aspect, with the heroine befriended by the workers on one side of the issue, and the hero touted as the tyrannical, big bad boss man on the other. It adds so many layers to the already complicated emotions at play. The story dwells not simply on the romance. Things don't seem to happen for the mere purpose of driving the obstinate lovers into each other's arms. Instead, the events are targeted at developing their individual characters, and its effect on their romance is purely coincidental. Character development is key to this kind of story, and Gaskell handles it well. What I really enjoyed about the development is how steady it was, how each acts so hard to appear aloof to the other's opinion, despite the fact that that opinion is what shapes them into a better person. I really enjoyed that the hero and heroine never actually despise each other. For a while, they don't have a very high opinion of one another, but they manage to become friends, which makes the romantic angle all the more awkward and enjoyable. I am going to deduct 1 star for the characterized language of the Millers because I had trouble understanding it. And that leaves us with 4 stars for this terrific romance. While it's written for adults, it's still appropriate for other readers. So if you like Pride and Prejudice, or you like Jane Eyre, you'll probably like this too. So that's North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. Remember that title, and remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. I love to hear from you, and hey, I'm always looking for recommendations.